Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Portland Sea Dogs. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Matt Mann will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ramon Alonso will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top half of inning. Gil Garcia in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Stepping in, Matt Mann. He singled his last time up.
Man.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Salinas ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Matt Mann will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Barreto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Matt Mann will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Ramon Alonso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1. Orlando Alonso will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
To the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1. Devin Marrero has the bases loaded in front of him, so a real opportunity for him to chip away at that 3-run deficit they're working with right now.
And it's all right there for him. A lot of pressure on this at-bat on both sides, but you got to love the drama if you're watching it.
Salinas is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Sergio Sanchez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Dan Hackman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Bounce to first. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. Matt Mann will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Douglas. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A chance now to take a look.
I think he just needs to change his mindset at the plate. Just let the struggles go and focus on making each at-bat a productive one.
Side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So stepping in, number 33, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Coming to the plate now, Matt Mann. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change.
And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Ramon Alonso is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Devin Marrero stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. For third, pulls this one in the air out to left. Salinas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Matt Mann gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Salinas ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Matt Mann will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further.
1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second, and he's safe. In now, Ramon Alonso. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Standridge is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Striding into the box, Devin Marrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 bases. Matt Mann will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ramon Alonso struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Left side, backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that'll be back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Matt Mann will stand in, one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one. Peter Witt will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Swing and a looper to left. Pollock is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Devin Marrero will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. On the ground, softly towards second. Herman is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Ryan Morgan steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Matt Mann will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Matt Mann will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Pollock moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And not in time as the run scores. Matt Mann will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Peter Witt will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he's a pitch away from getting out of the inning unscored upon, but just can't.
Devin Marrero steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Yard Goats are out on top, 6-4. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Matt Mann will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That evens it up 1-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Rocket to third. And that'll get down for a base hit. Billy Allsweed will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
To second for one.
Out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More to come. So stepping in, number 19, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Pollock racing back, still going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Matt Mann will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Salinas is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half. Digging in to try it again, Matt Mann. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Man.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Pollock ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Billy Allsweed will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through the first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag inside. Kyle Parker will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 on a... Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long.